about that paper. Get about that paper. About that paper. Get about that paper. Yeah. True man, I'm free. I wake up a new episode. I pop out cleaners, keep me up a level. Though she talk to me like I'm not me, I get it though. Yeah. I'm so eclectic, I'm me to the credits roll. Talk down to me, they might have to send medical. I'm out the league, I'm OB, they pathetic though. Look how I move, I'm protected. Saudi so smooth in my presence. The world going through it outside, they unruly, but I keep it cool, they can't press me. I keep it pure with intention. They see what I'm on, ain't no vexer. I might slide through with that top down. I keep it tuned with a high power. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Can't no evil around me, can't ground me. I do this since when I had less. No hex on, God can't pause. Look at how far we progress. Whatever we doing, we keeping it fluid. I don't see a threat. Found that paper. Found that paper. Found that paper. Found that paper. Hop on the jet, had to switch to the coast. One of a kind, I've been playing that role. They paid me to play me, I needed it for. It's real if I said I meant what I spoke. I'm legend, it's written, I shake out the city. Spin block till I'm dizzy, won't ever go broke.
Alright guys, welcome back to another one. So, we're out of Daikoku again. And I wanted to show you guys what it's like out here during the middle of the week. And whether or not, you know, it's worth coming out. So, during the middle of the week, it's definitely a little hit and miss. I've been out here and had maybe a dozen cars come through in a couple hours. And I've been out here and it's absolutely nuts. So, it is a little hit and miss during the middle of the week, but I mean, depending on what you're really looking for, it may be everything you want. So, I would say still come out during the middle of the week if you have the opportunity. Why not? And I wanted to show you what was out here today. I'll give you a good example of what you can expect and how it can go from just next to nothing being out here to the world and be absolutely crazy. So I first got out here, it was like, I don't know, 6 o'clock, not quite 7 o'clock. There were only a few cars, and then about an hour later there were some more cars, and then about an hour after that, come about 9, maybe 10 o'clock, it was pretty crazy. So now if we take a quick walk through, there's a ton of good cars, and there's a little mix. Some of them are leaving, some of them are coming back, but let me run through, let me show you some of the stuff that's out here, and we'll take a look, and you can, you know, that way you can get a good judge for yourself if you think coming out during the middle of the week is good. But from what I see, from all the extra cars that came out, it's great out here today. Let me flip you guys around. I'm going to walk you through a little bit of it. You know, I did record some of the other stuff already for you, but let me show you some of these other cars that are here. We got a couple of the Swifts that came out. Got a couple of the Hondas. You got the 4-door, you got the EF Coupe, you got a CRX, which you guys know are my favorite. I love this generation. For me, the CRX, you know, wins out of all of them, but I know it's sometimes it's the EF that wins, but for me, there's the CRX. So they came out. Got a little Miata. You can see in the background we got a handful of Skylines. Another 32 over here. Handful of the Swifts today. There's a bunch of Subarus that came out today. You got Bumblebee, nice clean IS I had showed you guys earlier. The FD, really clean stock FD. Like, the FD is beautiful, so I like that. Let's see what else we got out this way. A couple of the 8.6s, VR4 Galant. Absolutely love it. On some TEs, it doesn't get better than that. That's awesome. Another Subaru, little MR2. The Cappuccino, got the little Volk fans up front. This one's super cool. This is definitely my style. Another little Subi wagon. You got the 34 back there. Dumped out S15 that's just perfect. That one just looks amazing. Another real clean Subaru. So, and I've had a bunch of cars go in and out. Let me show you. Got a good lineup here. Got the FD, RX-8, excuse me, 8.6, little Porsche, another FD after that, and then we start getting into the Skylines. You got the 32, 34, nice Bayside Blue 34. You have Fast and the Furious 34. You got a 4-door 34. This is just fun at this point. And then you have BMW and GS. Oh, there we go. Got my favorite color, blue on the FL5. And then we still have some cars still parked over here. They've been here for a little bit. I was showing you guys these. You got the 14. You got the Rocket Bunny 15. Subaru. Nice little 14 DC5. What do you guys think about that? And then, of course, we had a bunch of 35s come through. And I've been showing you guys those. So, you know, the question is whether or not it's worth coming out during the week. From the amount of cars I saw, all the cool dumped out gangster cars, the 35s, all the other Skylines, had a bunch of FDs. I mean, for a middle of the week, this is a huge, just beautiful, you know, crazy turnout. I mean, we've got the Liberty Walk wide body S15, like just out of a couple of these cars, it's completely worth it. Now, the whole parking lot's not slammed, but it doesn't need to be, at least for me, you know. So I showed you all the other cars that came through. Another Suzuki over there. The wide body FD is one of my other favorites today. But yeah, there's so many good cars that came out for, again, the middle of the week. So you know, as you guys saw, I was running through. I was kind of showing you, you know, a little bit of what it's like when I first got out here. You know, how it's gonna go, and I'll run through all of that and kind of show you the progress of how it starts out, and you know how we got to this point. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know, drop your comments, and we'll run through how the night goes for you. Okay? All right, I'll see you guys. Oh no, let me flip you guys around. I'm not done. Let me show you the Zevo over here real quick. We got this. Got the 13 here. Again, that's my favorite color. That one and the cream one. Got an Evo 3, I think is which one this is. I always get that one wrong. So it's one of the older ones, but it looks amazing. That one's real cool. You got all the 35s getting ready to get out of here. And then you got the Supra, the Velside RX-7, 350Z. I mean, all great. So let's see, I think I had a Euro R that pulled in over here. So that's how it's gonna go. Like what a fun night. So let me I'll show you these, and then I'm gonna flip you around, and we'll run through how the night went and how everything looks for my guys that comment and want to see a Euro R and other specific cars. I do hunt for them, so if I come across them, you know, if you put something in the comments and you're like, oh, I want to see such and such car, if I can find it, I'll do my best to remember and get it on camera for you. So nice little IS. All right, so let me show you guys how the night went, how it progressed, how all these cars came out, and just the great time I had tonight. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know, and let's get at it.
Cause I'm gon' win, I make plays. So I give my best, so you can say whatever you want about me. Do whatever gon' please you. You ain't never seen nobody come up like this and then catch amnesia. I just cook, serve, repeat. Promise y'all I'm gon' eat. I just cook, serve, repeat. Booming all on your street. I just cook, serve, repeat. Promise y'all I'm gon' eat. I just cook, serve, repeat. Booming all on your street. I've been up 6 days a week. I ain't getting no sleep, how they mad already. I ain't hit my peak, if they ain't hate, then you ain't great. You know how that go, but I've been way too high to worry about no low. I jump off a jet and I'm turning the city up. Know that I'm really up, shawty thick as a pony, I tell that giddy up. I been beating that and I ain't gotta say it, they figured I get it in. I been popping my again, cop a crib on the side where they don't let no in. I been noticed you getting thin, I done mastered the art of my hustle.
Well driven EK. All little, had arrow on it at one point. Had the little canards. That's what it looks like. Got a bridge seat on the driver's side and OEM on the OEM Type R on the passenger. On some CEs. Not sure what brakes those are. I have to see if I can get a good look at the brake calipers. Oh, that's cool. It's I don't know that you guys can pick it up. It's like carbon fiber. Don't know. It looks like a carbon fiber panel, actually. That's interesting. Has a little lower diffuser. It's got a full extra set of wheels in the back. Bolt-in cage. Full coilovers. Adjustable dampening on it. It's a little runner. It's definitely a hard-driven car. It's pretty cool. Like, the more I look at it, the more I find little stuff about it. So he's got like a little triple gauge pod, no stereo. He's got an extra gauge there with some warning lights on it. Got like the J's style hood. You guys will know this. So I'll look at is that specific to this bumper? Because I don't remember mine having that little bit right there. I don't know. Now I have to go home and look at it. But it does fit. It fits the bumper perfect. That's interesting. So fun little EK. Like I was saying, it's one of those things when you come out here, like you get interesting cars. So even if you don't have, like, even if you don't get like bulk, like a ton of cars, there's always something cool or always something fun that comes out. So we'll keep walking around. I'll keep showing you guys stuff for tonight, and we'll keep having fun. All right. So like I was saying, I heard the Lambo pull in, but I didn't hear him hit it going out the ramp, so I figured he was still here. Let me flip you guys around. He put it in the charging station, which is pretty funny, but it's also kind of one of those spots that they normally will park, or they park on this outer edge instead of, because they don't like going over the speed humps and everything else that they have. But this thing's incredible, all lined out on the like chrome wrap. Looks cool. So it's kind of like what I was saying to you guys. You never know what's going to come out, and you don't really know, like, you know, there's always a surprise or two that comes out. So this just happens to be one of those. And depending on what kind of cars you like and everything else, this may be the highlight of the car, you know, as something that you were looking for. You know, could have been that white or that wide body FD Panda M kit. Like, there's always something cool that comes out. So this is just one of those cars. All right. So I'll show you, they relocated, they came out, you know, a little deeper into the things to park. So you have the Supra's on air. I don't know that the S15, I think the S15 is actually static. So like, you got the little crowd starting to come up, got a handful of people already out here. So let me see if I can do a little walk around, show you guys. Supra's all aired out right now. '15's on some meat. He's running deep dish TEs on the back. Deep dish RPFs up front. They look super good. You can see we're starting to get a little busier. It's a little later in the night. Got a little G82 coming through. Nice wing. Little swan neck on it. We're starting to get a little busier. You can, like, more and more cars are starting to come in. So we'll it's how it goes. It all just depends on how late you want to stay out, and you know, typically I would say after 8, almost 10 o'clock, you know, in that time frame you want to kind of come out or expect to come out, and then to hang out a little bit, and then just see if you get lucky, see what comes out. Got a little Terreno here, check it out. Looks cool too. So, like I was saying, we keep having more and more cars come out. I'll keep showing you guys what comes out. We'll keep having fun. So, just repeat. I found more cars. And then, you know, some of them do leave, and then we get the new ones that come in. So I keep showing you, you know, we'll keep going through as I spot more stuff. I keep showing you guys. So I got a nice S15 over here. He's just hanging out. Probably just doing a drive home or something, and doesn't even want to be part of things. So they parked over here in like one of the first 2 rows. Here, let me flip you guys around. Gotta always just keep walking around finding stuff. Got a little 15 up front. I like the color. It's a cool color. Got that deep blue. Rocking that 666 on the license plate. Like, all right. So, as you guys can see, it's starting to fill in more. They're starting to get more and more people. Let me. I think we're around like 8 o'clock now. So it's getting good. I just figured I would check in, kind of tell you guys like the time frames, and like you can see as it gets busier, so you guys can judge when you want to come out. And again, it's always kind of hit and miss during the week. You know, Fridays, Saturdays are definitely, you know, gimmies. It's for the most part a full lot on those days. But we'll keep doing this. We'll keep hanging out. I'm gonna go get another coffee, hang out in the truck for a little bit longer, and then we'll pop back out, and I'll show you more cars that came out for the night. So we go from a slow night to just absolutely insane in 10 seconds. Okay, let me flip you guys around. Let me show you all these gangsters that came out. These cars that are here are just absolutely awesome. Check this out. Let me flip you guys around and show you what just came out. See if I can get you guys in this light a little bit. So a whole group of them came out, rolled in together strong. Look how good these look. Just absolutely insane. And then coming down through, look, just a whole run of them. I mean, they're all done. They're all beautiful. You know, super low, all static. got a good mix of everything from the Celica up here through a whole set of Cressidas and everything else. Look how good this looks. This is insane. So that's what I was saying. Like, the cars, you go from what you thought was going to be a slow night without a lot of cars, you know, or just a little mix of cars coming in and out, and then you get, you know, a dozen or more just fully done cars that roll in and just take over, like, in a good way. Like, everything just looks just awesome. I mean, and they're all just chilling. They just came out. They're just hanging out. No issues or anything. Cops probably won't let them hang out too long because they're definitely parked over where, you know, all the trucks are supposed to be. But as static and low as these cars are, they actually wouldn't have made it over the humps to come in here. So that was kind of my point when I was talking about cars coming in and how it could be a slow night, it could be a busy night, it could, you know, you never know what you're going to get. So this is how it goes at Daikoku. I mean, this is the middle of the week, just randomly set up, and just like, I mean, even if it was only these cars for the entire night that came in, it still would have been more than worth being out here. So I'm gonna still hang out. I'm not done yet, but I should be, because this is more than enough. But I'm gonna grab a couple photos, look at a couple of these cars, and warm up for a few minutes, grab another coffee. How many is that for the night? 3, I think. Yeah, so, you know, we'll keep having fun. All right. I'm gonna say it's more than worth it being out here tonight, but you guys drop those comments and let me know. All right. Alright guys, so as you can see, during the week is definitely still a good time to come out. Now, I can't guarantee you're going to have a ton of cars, but it's still a good time to come out. You never know what's going to come out. We are filling in great. It's about just before 9 o'clock. So as you can see, everybody started coming in. So the time now, right before, you know, like I was saying, right before 10 o'clock or so, is definitely working right. Parking lot's filling up. There's a bunch of people coming through. There's, you know, a ton of tourists. Everybody scoping, you know, wanting to see what's out here at Daikoku. So tonight's been an awesome night. I'll hang out a little longer. If we get some other cool cars, I'll pop back on. Otherwise, I just wanted to show you how it goes during the middle of the week if you come out here to Daikoku, and just show that it can still be worth it. It's not always. I've been out here where, you know, you get maybe 20 cars, and depending on what you're into, those 20 cars maybe maybe the best thing in the world. It may just, you know, be like 20 cars. You know, the R32 that just came through is beautiful. Like, you know, so if that's what you're into, maybe that'll make your night. But yeah, for coming out during the week, this was awesome. I definitely don't have any complaints. I would definitely recommend it. So if you guys have any questions, you know, anything about Japan, about travel, about rental car, you guys definitely hit me up on that rental car. I always get questions, and I do my best to answer you guys pretty quick. You can DM me if you need to, especially if it's something. I just had one that went through that said, hey, I'm renting next week, I have this question. And, you know, I do my best to try and answer them for you. If I can help you guys out with anything that has to do with Japan, or anything else that I'm working on, be it my project car, what I'm doing with my EK9, what I've done with my previous project cars, other cars I've covered. I even try and help you guys out. Like I get a you know, a question or even a DM about, oh, hey, you reviewed this specific car. Do you happen to know what this part is? And if I don't, I try and hook you up at least with who that owner was. You know, that way. See, another little 34 coming through. FL5. It's good. But I try and hook you up with those to get you those answers best I can. You know. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I'm gonna get out of here for tonight. I'm not done. I'm here all week, so we'll keep coming out here. I've got at least one more night out here. If not here, I'll hit up one of the other PAs and we'll keep doing this. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Drop your comments. Let me know what you thought was your favorite for the night, and whether or not you thought during the week is still worth coming out. I definitely thought it was. But anyways, I'm out. I'll see you guys unless something else cool pops in, and then of course I'll show you that too. All right, I'll see you guys. Thanks.